Honestly speaking, I really don't remember a whole lot of things that I didn't. Well, I take that back. There's one thing that, and to this day,
God.
it's still like I've gotten used to it, but like being on time, that's a non-factor. Like we were not going to be on time to any event.
But I think it adds to, and we'll probably touch on this later on, but I think the word compromise, right, comes into play because it's, Therese, you sound like a stickler for being on time, right?
100%.
But you obviously, hindsight being 2020, you did not allow that to be such a hurdle that you couldn't get over.
Yeah, it wasn't a hurdle, but it was definitely a pothole. It took some time to like get to a point where I just count to 10 and say woosah, and it's, it doesn't, whenever we get there, we're there. As long as she's with me and I'm with her, that's all that matters.
However, on that note, in case we never have a chance to come back to this, I've matured a lot. It doesn't mean that I'm perfectly punctual.
Right,
but
right.
I'm definitely a lot more mindful of how it impacts him. And there was a period where I discovered how it really impacted him, and I cared about what he cared about, so it bothered me too. And so now we're not as tardy as we once were, but it's like I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he loves me and that he wants to be where I am and I want to be where he is.
Right.
And so it's like as our relationship has evolved, I just appreciate it. It makes me want to work harder. It makes, it makes him give me more grace, and it makes me want to work harder.
Right. And I think that's also very important in just the dynamic and the space that we're in, and just talking about relationships and pointing out the fact that everything isn't going to be a bed of roses, right? There's going to be things that you have to work through and adapt to, right? Because I think sometimes we go into relationships, then depending on your mindset, you think you can change somebody, right? But, it's all about growth. Right. It's not going to be perfect every time, and that's okay. And understanding that it's okay, I think, is, just another stepping stone on getting to where you want to be.